If you are a beginner at Python programming and have no idea what to do next, what to learn and how to proceed, stay tuned. In this video, we'll talk about it. So once you have learned basics in Python, there are basically two things that you are supposed to learn. First is modules, second is frameworks. So as you know, Python programming is used in many fields, be it artificial intelligence, machine learning, blockchain, web development, app development, application development. It is used in a lot of things. And if you are a beginner at Python programming, or if you have just learned the basic stuffs about Python, then the next thing you are supposed to do is learn about modules. There are tons and tons of modules available in Python, and once you learned about different types of modules, try to create some projects with it. So for example there's a module for web scraping called Beautiful Soup. Let's say you learn about Beautiful Soup module, you try to implement it. So what you are supposed to do is, in fact, do this in real. Learn about web scraping modules in Python, and create a dictionary using it. I have given a link below. You could click on that and check out how to do that. What you're supposed to do is you just have to get the input and scrap the meaning of the word from online. So that's web scraping. After that, move to automation. You can automate your computer using Python code. You can move the mouse direction. You could do many stuffs with it. Then you have other modules named OS, where you could move the files from one folder to another without even clicking on the files through the code. And likewise, you have so many different modules in Python. So learn about the modules, but the key factor is you don't have to learn about the complete entire module. You just have to know what these things does, and in future when you require that, you just have to Google it, get the code and use it. So don't memorize the code, just know what module does what code does what. And next you have frameworks. Frameworks are nothing but a collection of modules. Let's say you want to create a web application. For that you have a framework in Python called Django. You just have to use Django and you can create web like that. It would be a little complicated in the start, but you will find it very simple. So Django is one of the framework. Next we have Flask for web development as well. For creating desktop application you have Kiwi. So likewise, there are different types of frameworks. So once you have learned about the modules, the basic stuffs about modules, you could move to frameworks. Don't learn all the frameworks at once. See which framework is best in the current situation. For example, for web application, there are two types of frameworks. One is Django and one is Flask. So if you compare this both, you will find that Django is better than Flask because it is little simple. So you'll practice Django and leave off Flask. And the key factor is keep practicing, man. Once you learn the basic stuffs about Python, start competitive programming. Go on HackerRank, go on Geeks for Geeks. There are so many websites that let you do competitive programming, and that's very important. So after learning all this, you will probably start to create amazing projects using this knowledge itself. And after that, you could learn about data structures, you could learn about classes, inheritance. And after all this, let's assume that you have completed all this, then start contributing to the open source Python community. And even after that, learn something new, man. So that's it from my side. See you in the next video.